Why, hello, my friends, and welcome to Nat21 Adventures. I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, the voice of the Metatron, which itself is just kind of redundant. It's Metatron, the voice of the gods, voice of the Metatron. Is that like a secondary person working for the Metatron? Who knows? I certainly don't. Well, good evening and welcome to Nat21 Adventures, a place where your friends from the Renaissance Festival circuit come together to play some righteous Dungeons & Dragons action for your entertainment pleasure. We'd like you to join us over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures. While there, you can use your loyalty points to influence the action. Cheer our players on and you'll earn special emojis from this channel. Get ready for adventure with a backpack, a torch, a sword, and more adventuring emojis to come. Actual implements of adventuring not included, because frankly, that's not in our budget. If you want to get more content, you can go over to our Patreon and become a Patreon saint at patreon.com/Nat21Adventures and get awesome perks like our Monster and Map of the Month, discounts for special events, and more. Would you like to support the show in general and throw a little bit extra mayhem into the action? You can head over to coffee.com/Nat21Adventures. That's ko-fi.com/Nat21Adventures. And just give us random money. We like money. It pays for goods and services. We'd also like to give a great big shout out to Eisendor's Vault of Tragic Treasure. You can get stats and illustrations of over 200 unique magic items for your D&D game. But now, enough from me, the flaming English idiot. Let's bring in our dungeon master, the guy who wears a hood because he knows it makes him look good. Your friend, my friend, also the guy I am legally required to call my friend because he can fire my ass off this show, Paolo Gorbonzo!
Greetings, adventurers, and greetings, Shakespeare, my good friend.
Oh, hello. I know, we are legally obligated to say those words.
It's great every time. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. We have an exciting adventure planned for you and unplanned. Honestly, only part of it is planned. The rest of it, I have no idea what's going to happen. I was really not expecting all the things that happened last week. But thank you for tuning in, my friends. I am chomping at the bit to get started. So many plot twists. Quick first house rules, though. Oh, wait. Is this? Yeah.
Yes, you're on. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, we love those comments, my friends. Bring in those comments. We see you already there. We love to see you enjoying the show. This is an interactive game, and you can influence the game by the action by using your loyalty points. So check out all those features available to you on Twitch. Last week, the party was trapped in the depths of Snogfort's School for Ways of Word Warlocks. They got jumped by 19 warlocks who all looked like Ayala. What are the odds? About 100%. After defeating them, a little baby Ayala showed up and was immediately destroyed by Echo. Then, I'm just going to say Kazoo lost her poop, and Cloud of daggered everyone. And then, apparently, turned herself into a baked ham and magically got away. It was just my disappearing baked ham trick. The rest of the party escaped, and with their new buddy Hexor, who can only say Hexor. A mystery that maybe will be solved, or maybe not. Who knows? I think it's time. Let's roll that beautiful Nat21 footage. All right, we're almost all here tonight. Yes. Let's see. Maybe that should be a little surprise there. We have
Is this
new
thing on?
Yes.
Uh,
So we left our party dragging their way home after, I believe, after you left the warlock school and ran back. I don't know where you went. Did you?
Home.
You
Her
just
house.
ran home.
Her house.
Right. So, and of course, you just jumped on your your little flying carpet there, and the four of you, including Hexor, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You brought Hexor with you, zoomed back to the castle. By the way, there's a giant tree, a giant Yggdrasil tree, has formed on one of the not abandoned islands, one of the uninhabited islands, right next to Quest Friend Castle, which, as we all know, has crash landed in the middle of the river Hwet. And one of the two islands right next to it, on either side of it, one of them now has a giant 300-foot tall tree that must be from the Yggdrasil tree. Someone planted a nut on your island, and it grew into a giant tree like Jack and the Beanstalk, except it was Sir Pistachio and the tree stalk.
That wasn't here when we left, right?
That was not here
It
before.
so
no.
was not.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. I knew I was losing it after a point, but yes.
So as you fly home and you're seeing this big, giant, whatever the heck, you realize that you went in this warlock school at lunchtime, right? Because you were delivering sandwiches for lunch. You left late in the evening, but you only felt like a short time had gone by, so you have no idea. Well, now you know what day it is. You're at your castle. It is the morning, and there's a knock on your door.
You want me to get that?
I don't know.
Echo is the only one that actually lives here, so
Yeah. I mean,
That's true.
I've never answered the door here before, so
You know what?
yeah,
I
this
got
would be
this.
novel. I can do
I
it.
got that.
Okay, you do it then.
Her armor lightning gauntlet is just chilling out right here, just in case.
All right,
Sticks
so
her head out.
you open the door.
Hell, oh,
Hello.
can I help? Can I help?
Yeah. I've been hanging out here. I couldn't help but notice that you got the big tree. So is it cool if I hang out? Because I'm trying to learn more about this big tree. And I watched your place while you guys were gone. Made sure no one took anything. Is it cool if I come hang out for a while?
Give me 1 second. Who is this watching your house?
you clearly all need a lot of help with security.
What? Who is this?
Yeah. I don't know. They certainly seem to want to know more about the tree, and
Yeah.
so do I. And I think they seem to be the type of person that is better equipped for learning about trees than I am. So let's talk to them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Come on in.
Hi. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Hello.
This is the mistress of the manor.
Hi, welcome
Hello.
to my castle.
You have a lovely home.
What?
I don't know. That's what they tell me to say when you go to a new house. You have a lovely home.
Oh, thank you. Well, it still needs a little bit of work. It kind of crash landed, but it's still cozy.
Yeah.
Come on in.
So, here's the deal. So I'm very, very interested. Is that your tree?
I don't know.
It is on the premises, so it is your tree, I suppose.
Yeah,
mean-
that's pretty cool. That's cool. Is it cool if I hang out and look at your tree for a while?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm willing to do work around the house. You know, I'm a very good cook, and you know, I make a lot of stuff. Or is anybody hurt right now? I could help you there. How are you looking, Hypatia? You got any wounds?
How does
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, a bunch of people came by and were asking about you. Here, if you got any wounds, here, eat this. Eat this. You'll feel way better. Oh, here. And here, let me go to the kitchen. I'll make you some chai. You like chai. Goes down smooth.
Who doesn't like
Little
chai?
pep.
So
I'll just
She
say
goes
this.
into the kitchen and starts making food and oh yeah, I should tell you guys that people stop by. Just come on. Oh yeah, somebody stopped by. Couple people. I said you weren't. I said Dave's not here, man. And they said they weren't looking for Dave. They said they were looking for Echo and her friend Hypatia and
Wait, were they elves?
Kazu.
Were they elves? Were they elves? Were they tall, flowing, muscular, armored elves? I'll take that as a no.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
I don't care.
They had two eyes. They had the nose. This, for the most part, noses, and the mouth. They had that mouth.
Just
thing.
that one mouth.
Did you see how the tree got here?
No, but I saw in the distance, in the horizon. You know, I was working in my little village, cooking up maybe some dirt soup is very good. Then I see over horizon big cham tree, and I'm like, I gotta go check that out. It seems like kind of a big deal, so I said I'll go check it out. Then these people came by, and they you want this. You probably want this. They left a note, but I read it. I hope you don't mind. They didn't put it in the.
I don't know if I mind or not. Can I see that, please?
Greetings from the committee.
Okay.
We paid you a visit today, but sadly you were not home. I told them you were not home.
Thanks.
And then they said, we are highly interested in knowing more about you. I said, I don't know them. And they said, please get in touch with us at your earliest convenience. Please visit Zelozena, the committee czar of mystical land appropriation and management at 8 Harmony Street in the Creepy Garden District. It actually says creepy right there. It's the one with the black marble colonnade running all the way around the house. Don't be a stranger. The committee. Bing, bing, bing.
Listen, I am trying to be very polite while you read this very, very long letter, but why do we care about this particular thing?
Who is this? Who's the committee?
Do we know who the committee is? Would we know who the committee is?
You, let's see. Well, you may have heard rumors about the committee, but not necessarily. However, there was another message.
There's more. You probably want to open this one. I can't read it.
It's magically sealed.
It's magically sealed. It's like a big ball. Which here, this will do. It's like a big ball. Here you go. It's a big
Who is it addressed to?
Here, I'm past. There you go.
They said for the homeowner, people who live here.
Oh, okay. Hello, Ball. I live here.
And it opens up. Greetings from the king, Regis Argenti. Hi, how are you? Welcome to our great land and water. LOL, it's a little joke there. Hey, what a first impression! Crash landing in a river in a stolen floating fortress, and then not coming to my castle with any sort of like, hello, how you doing? I think I dented your island while I was parking my castle. Oopsie. Comedy gold. What's next? A giant Yggdrasil tree just growing up unexpectedly right next to your stolen house? Now that would be funny. Hey, this is a real casual official invitation to swing by my place anytime you like between the hours of 10:30 and 10:31 tomorrow morning to say hi. LOL.
Yes! Yes!
I-
That's awesome!
Do you think that king is single? He was.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm the one that's got to bring somebody home. Hold up, bro.
Listen, it is a king. I'm into the authority thing. We should definitely.
I am
go.
literal nobility. We're going to fight
Listen,
this out. Let's do this.
He's not just any king.
I'm
This king
classy.
throws the best parties, and we're gonna get invited to his
does.
house. Granted, it's at 10:30 in the morning, so I
what
doubt
time is
it's
it right
gonna be a
now?
party.
What
But
time is it right now?
The sun is up. It is 7:30 in the morning.
Oh, let me go take a shower. Hold on.
I'm gonna just like splash some on the pit, like.
She's just going to shine up her necklace, prep some presents, fluff up her hair even bigger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
This is very good tea.
I like how you were like, the committee, whatever. Oh, the king. Oh, he's only kind of pissed.
Yeah, I mean,
it will be fine.
in all honesty, like he's not like not shady. So yeah, this might not be a good thing, but I've wanted to see the inside of that place for so long.
Hashtag euphemism.
All right. Yeah, it's early in the morning. Four is wandering around.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh,
So
God.
yes, you have this written note from the committee, and that's every time they write the committee, it's in all caps, by the way. And then this magical note from the king, which you can actually like open and close it again and watch it over and over if you really want to. It's like kind of like a R2D2 kind of thing, like show me that thing anyway. But I'll be in my bunk. Like,
Did the committee note have a time limit on it?
nope.
All right, we'll deal with that second.
No. Okay,
It just
yeah.
said,
we
don't
have-
be a stranger. That-
Right. Okay. So, I guess can we? Hexor, how you doing?
Hexor.
Let me have a look at him. I check him out to make sure he's not dying or anything. I might be able to fix this guy. Made a tea with some special fungi I found growing on the Israel tree. I'm pretty sure they have some excellent medicinal properties. I'm all about that. Here, let me check you out.
Didn't she say she didn't know anything about? They said they didn't know anything about the tree.
What? The three?
They said okay, nothing. I'm gonna watch this happen. I'm gonna let this happen.
I came here to come because I like the tree. I'm all about that. I'm a like a druidy person. My last name's my first name's Loon. Last name is Dirt Liquor. It sounds more rude than orc. But so
Is that like a name that you got because that is the name that you were born with, or is that the name that you got that is more like a nickname because you lick dirt?
oh, that's a good question. It's not family name. No. Not
All right. Well,
family
I'm
name.
really glad that we cleared that up. Are we going to let her touch Hexor? Is this what we're going to let?
I mean,
I'm
don't
already
they
touching
said
him.
they
I'm
can
already looking at him.
people.
Okay.
I touched Hexor and I hated it and it didn't do any good. So yeah, she can touch him now.
Yeah, well, go for it. I mean,
All right. As far as you can tell, he is lost his mind. If you have anything that can help with that, be my guest. He is not currently dangerous at the moment. He does just say Hexor in different tones at least.
That
so-
and can run like the wind when he needs to.
I
Yeah,
can
and drag
definitely,
people.
I got all kinds of good stuff here. I make some magic good berries, and so if you're hurt, you just eat these. You can eat as many as 10 at a time, but they make your cheeks and the juice comes all down your face.
What happens if you eat more than 10?
Oh,
You can only make like 10 at a time, so really nothing. If I have 20.
Loon, while we're healing people, I'm down quite a few hit points.
Oh, yeah, here, have some of those berries that I give you, okay?
Thank you.
So we'll do the berries. Let's see, what else you got? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I'll do that too, okay. How about the big fancy cure wounds, huh? You like that? Oh, wait, I could even do something even bigger. You want something more impressive? You want something like super impressive?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, let's see here. How many would this heal? Oh, that's a fancy one. Yeah. I've got this cool healing spirit that just anything in its sphere will heal. This is pretty cool. Let's see. How hurt are you guys on the scale of 1d6 or 1d8?
Well, you said we had just woken up, right? So
Yeah.
that the...
Yeah,
So
you
we
did
got-
just.
Okay, we rested.
Yeah, let's hold off for when I think we're kind of kosher. Like I think we might be kind of good.
Just eat these berries. Eat these berries. Here.
Okay.
You've got 10 berries and you've got 10 berries.
I'll stash my 10 right here.
And Hexor just literally gobbled up the berries that you gave him, and then he like just kind of wobbled off into a corner and then just fell on the ground, passed out.
Oh, okay.
Also, here, I give him some mushrooms.
What kind of mushrooms?
What kind of
Loon.
mushrooms are we giving him?
Can we talk for a second?
I am going to check Hexor's vitals.
He is passed out. Apparently, he just kind of collapsed in the corner, just like
How
he seems really relaxed.
This
big
is very
is
good
he?
for him. This is very good for him.
Can I pick him up and like put him in a bedroom?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna tuck Hexor in. We'll
Oh,
talk to him later. I'll leave him a little note that says, "Please don't leave. We will try to help you.
great. All
Raid
right.
the kitchen. We'll be back."
Whatever you want in the fridge. is fine. All right.
But you have to write it in Hexor. So
That's right. It just says
Hexor,
Hexor. Whatever you want in the hex. All right. So yeah, great. He is, you put him in, you tuck him in tight, and you can see him like breathe deeply and relax. Just Hexor. Yeah. All right. It's it's about 10-15 minutes has gone by, so it's still not even 8 a.m. yet. So
this is very good tea.
it does smell good.
Chai.
So, what are we going to do about the friends locked in a warlock school situation?
We need to regroup. Mainly because I'm gonna punch somebody in the face as soon as I see them with my lightning fist, and then we'll have a discussion about their choices, their poor choices. And but I think we need to figure out what's happening with the king seeming a little peeved at y'all just crashing a castle on his land.
Right. Yes.
And then we need to have a plan about how we're going to, not die by 4,000 warlocks. That almost murdered us already once in the day. So maybe if we just tackle this immediate problem first, and okay. Tackle the immediate problem first. Apparently, y'all crashed somewhere you weren't supposed to without being like, "Hey, here's a present." I'll make a couple things to try and smooth that open. All jokes aside, Andweave, you can maybe have him. If he seems like he has zero personality, I'm not going to go for that because I'm going to get stuck to somebody for the rest of my life. He needs to kind of have something of a personality.
Listen, I'm just trying to get like mistress kind of level here.
Oh yeah, you can. No, we can totally do this. Like I play well with others. I mean, I just pop out one and then we're good, and then you can do what I don't care. Like I have a food thing, elf cute on the side. So I'll just make some presents, and then we'll go from there and hope for the best. And then on the way out, so hopefully if he doesn't like throw everybody in a dungeon, we can go figure out whoever this committee HOA is and go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You should do that.
So you're gonna spend a couple of hours putting some stuff together, and then
can I? Yeah. Do I have? I'm trying to remember because I'm not used to. I think I may just make. Do I have like a max of things I can make? I have a few hours, right?
Yeah, you can probably do something in 2 hours. What is it? It's the for artificers, you can just, as far as the cantrip abilities, you can do one at a time. If you make another one, the old one's gone. But here's the thing, Hypatia, you did win the MVP from last week. That's right. So we're gonna give you extra bonus artificer abilities this week.
Ooh.
So yes. So you can do those things.
Awesome. Nice. So she's just gonna make like a pair of boots of elven kind and a cloak of elven kind.
All right.
And then I have to tell him how he has to freaking like cloak a tunage, but I can figure that out later with him.
So you will have to take apart the espresso machine that's in the castle.
I'll buy another one. It's fine.
Like, oh,
yeah, that's great. Destroys everything.
Boots.
Just destroys everything.
I do not think anyone that lives here needs an espresso machine anyway. So
yeah, you gotta watch out for that extra caffeine, man. It's really gonna like fry your brain, and it breaks down the neurons. You want to be sharp. You need to drink tea.
I haven't had any caffeine.
If you use it to your own urine to make a proper tea, but other people's urine will work in a pinch.
I wonder if there's like.
Did they say urine?
Urine, yeah.
I don't want that. I was just gonna go and one at a time spend a few moments in Kazoo and Ayala's room.
Okay. Looking for anything in particular?
Not really.
I think she's just reminiscing.
Give me whose room would you like to go in first?
Which one's first down the hall?
Ayala's is right there.
Okay, Ayala's first.
And are you investigating, actually like searching through stuff and?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll. Yes.
20.
Nice. It's not very hard, but you do see that Ayala has made some drawings on the walls that you didn't notice at first, that they are the symbols of Thekla. They and maybe some like minotaur horns, just here and there, just on notes and things like that. So there seems to be some sort of ongoing, maybe not messages back and forth, but maybe some sort of just lots of thoughts about Thekla.
Is there? I want to just kind of. No, I don't want to do that.
Speaking of,
Sorry. Uh, yeah. I'm just gonna. If there's a sock on the floor, I'll pick it up.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
And now I'm gonna go do the same in Kazoo's room.
Okay.
I'm going to come into the room with Echo, and I'm going to look over her shoulder at all of the beautiful drawings. Echo, are you sure that your friend is captured? Because this is kind of cute. Like maybe she likes her and she wants to be over there.
I mean, it was never any secret that she was really impressed and enamored by Thekla. Like, I mean, it's hard not to be. If you've ever seen her, like, she's impressive. Yeah, the willing thing, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of illusory magic that goes on with warlocks, especially ancient mummy minotaur warlocks. And the whole scenario surrounding when Ayala left us, like she's like, you guys didn't see that message. And we were like, nope, we didn't see that message. And she was like, oh, I gotta go do this thing that involves leaving you all here in magically frozen ways. So, like, yeah, it's possible that free will is involved, but how do we know?
Well, I really like this side of you that is ransacking our friend's room. So let's go do the other one.
I'm not ransacking it. I thought about ransacking it, but I'm gonna wait a little while.
It's all right. You know, this is how it starts. Soon you'll be,
all right. You got
around all kinds of places. It's all
Yeah.
right, let's go.
Okay. So while they're doing this, I am making an amazing breakfast using herbs and things found on the property, and I will, run back to the tree where I started building that bridge between the island and the castle. And also, I found a little friend. I brought him inside. I hope you don't mind. He's very sweet, helping out.
There is there. Oh, that's lovely. The raccoon actually is there. Actually tells you, Loon, that that you notice the raccoon's like, hey, did you see the tombstone over here?
Oh no, I did not see that tombstone. That's very sad, very serious business.
Yes, our friend the owl gave his life fighting a terrible monster in the Yggdrasil tree, but Sir Pistachio saved the day with his mount Frank, a heroic steed person.
Okay.
But sadly, the owl died. But Sir Pistachio, even though he was a squirrel, and owls and squirrels don't usually mix, he made a nice little grave for him right there. We should always remember his sacrifice.
That is very touching. I will definitely make a little flower grow over the grave there. One of those little orchids that looks like an owl.
Nice.
Thank you for the information. You're very helpful. Here, have a cookie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
A very nice raccoon, buddy. Yes. I didn't get his name. I never get the name. Oh.
Is Luna wearing an owl?
Oh, yeah. It's my hat. Watch this. She turns her head like 720 degrees.
Whoa.
Okay. 270 degrees.
I was like, whoa.
She just spins around.
No, the owl that was in the tree was brown. This is white.
Oh, okay.
Owl. But yeah, no, it's my hat. It lets people know that I'm mean business.
All right.
Kazoo's room.
You go into Kazoo's room. Give me an Undeweave, would you like to make an investigation as well?
Absolutely. Let's see. Investigation.
I got 15 on that one.
20.
Nice. Well, you find,
Bunch of songs that were in progress.
yeah, a lot of writing. Like, this song rocks. And investigation, what a show. All right, so, yeah, you don't really find too much. Just a lot of scrawling in the corner that's like evil. Then it's crossed out, not evil, crossed out, evil, crossed out, not evil, crossed out, evil, crossed out, not evil. Yeah.
This is quite.
You've got this. You're good. You're talented. People like you. Now go out there and don't be evil. Don't be evil. Yeah.
You're evil.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's do this.
To attack everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So that's nothing of really intrinsic value or anything, but
She does have evil coasters.
little drink coasters. They say evil on one side, not evil on the other. They're all turned up to the evil side.
Yeah.
Can I lock both of their rooms? Do they have locks on them?
They do. I don't know if you've ever found the keys, but sure. Let's say a small investigation in the kitchen probably found, probably where the keys are. So, yeah. Sure. Lock those rooms up.
Just gonna give a little, goodbye with a little bit of kind of for both of them, and then shut the doors.
All right, man. Heart-wrenching. All right. Well, some time has passed. Hypatia has built the magic items. You've searched the rooms, and Loon has created some amazing food.
Yeah, you guys are gonna love this. This is it's all organic. It's all locally sourced. It's some of it is in free range, and there's maybe one or two recycled pieces. Is very good. And this pie is upcycled, right? Upcycled pie.
What is recycled food, Loon?
Oh yeah, well that is like you sometimes have to feed like really hard nuts to animals, and then so they like partially digest it, and then you like snap the little animal's neck and cut their belly open, and then you pull the sweet nut meat out and you put it in a pie. Yeah, it's very, very good.
I'm literally gonna stop eating and just be like,
you think I'm making this up? I am literally not making this up. It is a thing. But what it is it breaks down the hard part that a human or your tender mer belly could never digest. And then makes it delicious.
Well, this has been very nice. How do we all feel about making a good impression on the king by getting there early?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in.
So,
is that weird?
Taking the flying carpet?
Unless anyone has a reason not to.
We'll take the carpet. It's all wrapped up nice and pretty in a little package. Silk.
Right on. All right. So you've got the magic items that you created as a gift, wrapped with a nice bow, and you all jump upon the flying carpet. You
Zoomy doomy.
Zoomy doomy. That's right. And you zoom over the waters of the river Huet. You do notice on your way over there, it is Mardi Gras morning. People were partying last night too. Man, this city is just crazy. People party all the time.
Yeah.
And
so this is why I live here.
You know that later on today there'll be floats pretty soon and parades all throughout the town. But right now you have to meet the king. And
did you guys remember to lock the door?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
I'm just a visitor. I don't even have a key to this place.
You know, I got some. Don't worry about it. I went ahead and locked it for you.
And to be safe, I threw the key in the river.
Good thing I can open doors.
That's right. So you're, he didn't actually mention. You do know that the king has a palace on top of. That's his private palace. So he also has the civic castle, which is where all the day-to-day things happen. So he probably meant to go there.
We should watch that message one more time and just make sure.
He didn't actually say, but greetings from the king, Regis Argenti. Hi, how are you? Welcome to our great land and water. LOL, it's a little joke there. Hey, what a first impression. Crash landing in a river in a stolen floating fortress and then not coming to my castle with any sort of hello, how you doing? I think I dented your island while I was parking my castle. Oopsie. Comedy gold. What's next? A giant Yggdrasil tree just growing up unexpectedly right next to your stolen house? Now that would be funny. Hey, this is a real casual official invitation to swing by my place anytime you like between the hours of 10:30 and 10:31 tomorrow morning to say hi. LOL.
We should bring him a gift.
Yeah,
I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not realize that it was for him. That's smart. All right.
And we can all put our names on that, right? Is that cool?
I've been knocking around Magecroft and the surrounding areas for a while doing things, but I've never done anything that was something where the king was like, hey, how come you didn't make your presence known about it? That's intimidating. I don't know exactly how to even, how do you know when you've done something that you're supposed to talk to the king about doing that thing? Mostly you're just people who go about your lives and then, the king does what he does. And then all of a sudden I'm supposed to.
You stress it out. I gotta say this real quick. This king, I don't think he cares one way or the other. I think he needs something done and is using this as an excuse to get someone to do it for him.
The king can get anybody to do anything that the king wants them to do.
Let's just do this. Let's just, if y'all did just crash land a stolen fortress, he can probably overlook the adventures and the missions, but putting a whole house.
I mean,
might be the line crossed.
There was no option. First of all, we were on a job that was sanctioned by a guy who is really well known and sort of well respected. I don't know. Everyone's seen the commercial. Everybody knows who he is. So we were on a mission that was for somebody who's a personality in Magecroft, and it was either crash land safely or we'll die. So
I've seen these 1,000 times. You forgot to scratch the serial code off the side of the building, right?
I didn't think about that. I wasn't the only one there. All of the other people who were there aren't here anymore.
It was the VIN number on the motor inside the vehicle of the castle.
Yes. So let's just let Onweave and I do the chatting. I'm used to these stuck up people. My parents are them. And we can make this happen and just try and smooth this over. I'm just gonna give them some uncommon wondrous items and call it a day, and we'll just roll with it.
Yeah, kings like that stuff. You just flatter their pants off, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, whatever you did was fine."
You do
right?
what? You do
no,
what?
not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Flatter. You just flatter for flattery.
But like sometimes
pants
the
don't have to
50-50. I mean, my mom you can flatter. My dad might set you on fire if you piss them off. It just depends. It just depends. So let's just see what happens. Let's hope he's more like my mom. I mean, yeah, not like my dad. My dad shoots fire first, asks questions later. So let's just go with that and just see what happens. And Aunt Weave and I will just put the pretty elf in front, and I'll just hand over presents, and we have Loon with hopefully not dirt food, and then we'll just go from there.
Very good tea. Always bring good tea. Yes, I have a
tea with no dirt.
Flask of tea. Oh yeah, no.
All right, so
that's for dinner.
You've got the presents. You fly up. Of course, now you just go right over the city. There's all the beautiful city below. There's all the not so beautiful parts of the city below as well. But people are getting ready for gigantic festivities. And so it looks a little cleaner than normal. You fly up over. You do catch a few people's eye. There's a couple of crow riders that actually fly out from the castle once you're on your approach, and you see, because there's a few up on the top tower, and two, they pop off and fly by you.
Are they like flanking us, like to?
Yeah, they go past you, and then they totally turn around and come up behind you on either side.
So they're escorting us in. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey guys,
I know that military
you
move
look
doesn't
great.
know. Oh, yeah.
Super cool. I like your birds. Hey birds, are you cool with these guys? They're not like abusing you. You need to rise up or anything.
The crows look at you and like, Gah! Like kind of laugh, kind of.
I just thought I'd ask for animal welfare and everything.
That's a valid concern.
Valid concern. So they seem to kind of lead you down to the front door of the castle, and they kind of they land. I suppose you land.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, and there's a pretty good sized guards out there, and you can definitely tell there are a couple of different units. There are heavily armored and armed, like guards, like official king's guards, and then there are also a lot of, let's say, lightly armored. They wear leather trench coats, wide brimmed hats. They're kind of like Vampire Hunter D, sort of, but not as cool. And they have a little emblem. It's just an eyeball, and they all just give you this like they're like not exactly hiding in the shadows, but not exactly like standing at attention. But the armored guards are all, of course, doing their standing at attention kind of thing. So a very well-dressed person comes out. It is a half-elf, and he sees you and points right at Echo. It says, you would be Echo of the merfolk, and you have some new friends here.
Well, I'm not new. Like I just came to visit, and now I'm here.
You are, if I'm not mistaken, the daughter of some noble sub.
Yes.
Yes.
The folks.
The folks. Yes, of course, an ancient family. Honestly, welcome. And you see him pause for a second, and he goes, Hypatia. Yes, of course. Of course.
You know Hypatia.
I do now.
That's wonderful. So this is Hypatia, as you know. This is Anduiv, who we have recruited to join our cause to try and find some of my missing compatriots. As you, I assume, know, there are others who were with me in the endeavors which are under question right now. And this is Loon. She is investigating our tree.
Expert of the tree, yes. Tree expert.
Well, that's great because we have a lot of questions about that giant tree that just sprung up in the middle of the tree.
We weren't even there when it happened. I have questions about that tree, but that's why Loon is here, because they're going to investigate the tree. But we're here for Echo's meeting, and we've brought presents.
Well, of course you did. That's fantastic. I am so sorry. My name is Harlow, and I am one of the king's assistants. And, well, we welcome your gifts. And he snaps his fingers, and a couple of other well-dressed page boys come up, and they open their hands to accept the gifts.
I just hand 2 silk-wrapped presents.
Right? They are very careful with them, and these are like the most well-trained page boys ever. And they do not mess up at all. Harlow says, come with me, everyone, and bring that adorable flying carpet. What's his name? Zoomy Doomy?
Zoomy Doomy.
Zoomy Doomy, that's what I thought. Fantastic. Well, it says, well, it's almost... You came right on time. Excellent. Well done.
Dad taught me to be punctual, yeah.
Sorry, yep, just looking at the comments there. That's great.
Yeah, the comments are killing me.
Well, right this way. Now, the King's Castle is rather large. It is definitely, this is the place where most of the civic duties of the city are done. Even though the city has varying degrees of civic duty, let's just put it that way. However, it is a holiday, so there is much less going on today than most any other day. So Harlow says, well, the king is ready for you. Why don't you just come with me and lead you into the castle, into one of the courtyards, through a door, through another door. Eventually, and the place gets fancier and fancier like the further in you go, until you're in a rather large dining hall that is completely decked out for the festivities for tonight. And it's just, they're still working on the things. And then he's like, just stay right here in the center of the room. And he backs up. There are guards, of course, standing around in the, that you did see.
He sticks us in the center of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now there are people that are still like decorating and things like that. So you're definitely on guard, but you're like, I mean, if he's gonna hit you with a fireball, he's gonna wreck everything.
I'm just like,
so you're kind of like, you have that like, I'm still nervous, but this would be
anything else in this room.
Any of these floral little arrangements nearby? Any living plants or anything?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and
yes, plastic sheeting.
Plastic sheeting.
All right, Hannibal.
So just as you kind of have that moment of like, you're not sure, maybe we're all gonna die, maybe we're not all gonna die, maybe appearing in front of you is none other than the king himself, or at least a very, very good facsimile thereof. And he just appears in a cloud of smoke, and he says, well, hello. Yes. Hello, Echo and friends.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It is
Hypatia,
a joy to
the-
meet your acquaintance, Your Majesty.
And like Hypatia just like curtsies and bows, just like she was whatever, just like muscle
Hypatia,
memory.
the noble born lady that you know, Andweave, our incredible tracker, and Loon, our tree knower about her.
I do a traditional orcish salute, and make like a little vine grow, and then bow.
He returns your bow with the proper orcish return salute, and actually does it very well. And then has a little like spark of his own that he does of fire. And he says, it's a pleasure to meet you. And I'm glad to have another tree expert here because, well, we certainly have some questions about your tree.
Oh, this is all her. This is all them. This is all them.
Well, let me just say a few things. First of all, we've asked the Gambolinis what happened to the castle and what happened to all those people, the Bellmans. So we have that information. I'm just a little, you could have you drop a castle in the river and no, you didn't think like maybe chat, maybe a little message.
I am so
May I?
sorry.
I'm like Echo.
I mean, we should have invited him over. We should have invited him over. We should have had a party. I don't know where we didn't have
We
a party.
did not
We're gonna have
realize
a party
that
immediately.
something like this would be of importance to you. You have many bigger things that requires the attention of such a highly ranked individual. We did not realize that our little mishap would cause you so much grief.
Well, I have other forts in the river as well. I have an armada. I have a lot of parties to plan. And
Of course.
Loon starts laughing. She's okay. I get what you're throwing down. I get it. Yeah, subtle threat.
Forgive Echo and her friends. They were very busy and not as up to snuff on the proper protocol when crash landing a castle in a noble's home. And they got real busy with chaos. And I had just gotten here. Otherwise, I'd have been like, hey, can we just go and be like, hey, this incident happened. Let's have a discussion. So I brought gifts. Hopefully that will that will make you happy.
Great start.
And I brought you some elven boots and a elven cloak. And hopefully, you can forgive Echo and her friends, and we can move forward and have a open dialogue about the situation that has happened with the giant thing crashing in your lake.
Yes. Well, how long do you expect this castle to stay here?
Why?
Well, I mean, there's a reason there's floating castles, and there's a reason there's stationary castles. You see, you are in the realm of my power. You're in my range, my scope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and by being in the range in your scope, we are able to use our set of very unique skills to keep an eye on any sort of threats that may be coming in or out of the river. So it is another layer of security for someone as important as yourself.
That is correct. This person gets me. This person gets me. Yes. Yes.
And the level of security for the tree.
We're gonna get to that tree in just a second.
You want some security on that tree.
I'm just taking some notes here. First off, about the castle.
My liege, I promise you're going to be invited to every single party that we have, and we're going to have lots of parties. The only problem is ever since we landed, there's a lot of things that
Echo, baby, come here.
Put my hand on her.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Can somebody just calm her down for a second? So, long story short, there's been
I hug her.
And she's lost two of her really good friends, and it's cost. Yes, and
I'm smothering her head in my bosom.
So she's a little stressed out right now. Which is why Andweave and I are trying to help her smooth things over because she's hysterical. You know how like.
And now I feel weird because I cried in front of a king.
Maybe let's get some wine over here. Let's get some wine.
Yes,
King grab get some people and like not only do people zoom over, but people magically appear, just foom, 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 glasses, everything, and they are like, yeah, and so suddenly everyone has wine before 4 seconds go by. Wine, please, and
if we may, if I may, my lord, make a slight suggestion. Since from my understanding, they just happened upon this random castle. If I could somehow use my skills to make it look less imposing on the outside and less like a castle, so that way it doesn't, it doesn't compare to yours, obviously, but so that no one gets the wrong idea about the random fortress that has landed in your waters, and maybe they will think lowly of it, and then we just spring out and attack anybody that is your enemy that might cause you grief before they get to your lands.
I love that idea.
Okay,
sounds great. Let us, you can just make that castle look whatever you want, as long as you are defending my territory, and there are certain, and I'm just gonna say, I guess,
okay,
COAs, Castle Owners Associations, you have to, there's a certain, I'll give you the whole list and the rundown. There's a certain amount of parties that happen every year, and as a castle owning person in Magecroft, you are required to spend a certain amount of money at every single party on decorations, hiring bands, all floats.
Yeah. You know what? I will. And I know it's probably different in your realm compared to where my parents live. I know we have our own budgets and stuff, and I will work with Echo to make sure she's financially good to help.
I'm normally better at parties. It's just been a really hard couple of days.
Drink the wine. Drink the wine.
I'm gonna drink the wine.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm really good at parties normally.
I will help make sure that she gets a good setup. If we can just find out what y'all COA fees are in your realm to make sure that she's up to snuff. And I will be happy to help her throw her first party. And make her a guest of honor, and that way we can show that she is worthy to help defend your lands and own this lovely fortress that we have here. Calm down.
No, I know this is important. This is important. All of the people that were a part of my group who were known as party ruiners are not in the group anymore. I wasn't there for that.
Okay, I'll take that into consideration. Loon, you had a question.
Yes, this is more of a technical question. Do drum circles count as parties?
Well, maybe for some people. I try not to judge. It's not my jam.
I guess it's kind of a two-part question, and clothing optional mandatory?
I do not.
What are you planning to do on
anyone?
What are you talking about?
From celebrating the way that they want to celebrate.
Skyclad, it's about the tree. These are very important rituals involving big trees.
I just request that you celebrate. I don't.
Okay, so as long as we celebrate, and obviously you have some awesome shenanigans in the best of ways about to happen here tonight, so that we don't accidentally clash. Are there days that do you prefer parties to happen after yours? So that way, obviously yours is the big kickoff, and we're just the lanyap. Oh my god, my
yes. We have so many questions. So many of those questions can be answered in the gigantic tome that you will be given when you leave.
Awesome.
If you leave. So,
wait, did he say
a couple points
Okay,
before we get to the tree.
she starts taking her clothes off.
Lou, wait. Let's get the business done first before we party. Business party.
I mean, no one here seems mad about it.
I mean, I know, but okay, whatever. I just don't want to be left out, but I'm trying to be professional.
Yeah, it's the Magecroft is interesting place. My friends, and I hope you are my friends, I just want you to know that as Magecroft is a land of, let's call it liberty, the strong are the ones who survive. And, you know, you land a castle in the middle of the river, and I'm just going to say that there might be some interested parties, if you know what I mean. I just wanted to get a look at you all to see where we stand, you and I, of course. And just to let you know that there are probably some people headed your way who might want that castle. So,
do you know who they are?
Well, I mean, I know some of them.
Are they your friends as well?
Oh, well, we're all friends.
I mean, yes, but I mean, like, can we be better friends that, you know, if we are trying to use this stronghold to help protect you and they're coming to take it away?
Right.
We're new friends of yours.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that we aren't more desirable friends than the ones that might be trying to take our castle that we rightfully crash landed.
Right. And we're kind of given, sort of, from that half orc for. All right. Well, while you consider that, it's time for confessions. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. I knew he wanted something. That's fine. But I think I can really help build up the defenses. I can make a big druid grove. I'm very excited about living here. And they ate all the food I made, for the most part. They seem all right. A little high-strung. I got to tell you that. Maybe I'll start slipping them some, weeds, herbal remedies to kind of help them purge some of that apprehension they have all the time. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I like them.
Okay, this isn't terrible so far. At least my upbringing has come in handy so far. Usually I just go get drunk and get lit. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully this goes well and I can help with Anduiv to help smooth this over. Please don't let me die here because of a king, because my mom would be so mad at me that she don't get grandbabies. Oh my God.
I just think that the best way to solve this problem is by just getting to build a better relationship with His Majesty. And, hopefully, if we're able to have a sort of business relationship, then maybe it will turn into a mutually beneficial, we protect his castle, he protects us, then we fall in love, then I get the key to the treasury.
Well,
the king.
Yet another crash landing castle. Like, I'm swamped. Look, I'm running a giant festival today for all week long, and then a giant tree. I don't really need this. Although, a giant magical tree. Well, the ladies of Quest Friend Castle might be good allies to have. Although I can't politically stop all the people that are coming to lay claim to that castle and that giant tree. Good luck, I guess.
I can't believe I just cried in front of the king. That was so embarrassing. But it's okay. Getting it together because that is a very good point that he brings up. I had not considered the fact that other people might want to take over our castle, which the people who belong to this castle are slowly slipping through the fingers of the castle. I'm the last one left. I've got these new friends. I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep Hexor. We're going to have a nice castle and we're going to keep it. And I am going to stab the crap out of anyone who tries to take it from us because I need this. I lost Kazoo. I lost Ayala. Eirik is off doing important Eirik stuff. Other people have come flitting in and out of my life. But I'm going to have this one thing. I'm going to have this castle.
It was a dark and stormy night. And I, one of the guard-type figures in not quite long light, but wearing a nice black trench coat and a wide-brimmed hat, I just sat here, was thinking, when did this show become noir? Don't really care. They don't pay me to care. They just pay me to look good. Friends, for all of those of you who still watch the show on Facebook, why don't you join us over here at Twitch, twitch.tv/Nat21 Adventures. Go to twitch.tv/Nat21 Adventures to get even more out of the show. You can see all the comments that you're missing. Remember to subscribe to the show, get those loyalty points faster to really mess with the game. And support the show by joining the Patreon. Become a Patreon saint for even more awesome perks, special events, discounts, and additional bonus features. At our highest level, you get to make a character and play D&D with us in the world of Earth. Possibly even see this commercial on the Earth News Telepathic Express. I don't know how our network works. It's fine. But check out all the awesome things at each level at patreon.com/Nat21Adventures. And you can also support the show by supporting our amazing sponsors. For instance, Eisendor's Vault of Tragic Treasure. Eisendor's Vault of Tragic Treasure has over 200 unique magic items with stats and pictures to go with them. Follow the link that is actually right here on your screen right now. Take a screenshot of that. Follow the link to the Kickstarter to get notified when they launch. Check out our Patreon to get a taste of what they have to offer. Some of our other sponsors also include Turtle Creek Coffee. Turtle Creek Coffee, some of the best coffee that you're ever going to get. Tell them Shell sent you. And Shell Slomsky is going to make sure that you enjoy that coffee. And also Earthly Leather Designs, medieval and fantasy accessories. Go to earthlyleatherdesigns.com for some fantastic Renaissance Festival clothing. Now, do you want to support the show in general? Of course you do. You're one of our fans. Well, in that case, you want to go to coffee.com/Nat21Adventures. Throw some extra magic and mayhem at us. Keep the show rolling. Every little bit goes a long way. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., Madame Onsa is going to be giving live tarot readings. And also before that, she's going to be appearing on Shakespeare's Coffee Break at 10:35 a.m. Eastern Time to talk about that show. So come over and join us for both. But now I've got to head off into the shadows over that way. I got to possibly smoke a ridiculously long European cigarette with a very long ash bit at the end. I don't know. I'm just here. No one pays me to think, just to do. This show got weird.
He just went away. He just went away. Hilarious.
That's so rare.
He looks Pretty much just like what those guys are. And Anduiv, you would know that they are called seers. They're not seers. They're seers. They're the king's eyes. And they're seers. But then everyone just calls them seers. So
Are they single?
many of them are. Many of them are, but they're also very mysterious, and they're trouble.
I like that.
They're trouble.
That's fine.
So do I feel particularly threatened by this organization? Like, are we concerned that they're around?
I mean, they pretty much are like the spies. They're I'm not gonna say secret police, but I'm gonna say secret police. The vaguely secret police. Everybody knows who they are. I mean, everybody knows
And
they're
not so
around.
secret police.
Yeah, they're not so
but
secret police. Yeah. So, I see your auto fail. I did have
You
I
had
did
an
have
auto. You had a
a
something else
success
too. way
somewhere
up
back
top.
there.
You
Yeah.
have both an auto success and an auto fail.
All right. Well. Oh, that's right. And my friends, we forgot to mention that the auction is almost over. Our auction. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Before we get back to the game, my friends, this is your last chance to get in on this auction. That's right. Hand sewn by our lovely friend here. Amberley is her name on Twitch there. Right there. There she is.
Right there.
And it is gorgeous. And it's got a 21 on it. So, I could say all sorts of weird things about blankets with Nat21s on them, I guess. You could say all. But yeah, that auction is going on.
Last
It's on
time I
our
checked,
website.
Last
right.
time I checked, the auction was up over $120
What?
American.
What? Oh my God.
What?
You are
Yeah,
awesome, my
that's
friends.
nice.
Yes, every little bit helps goes to make this show better. I mean, just look at Loon's backdrop. I mean, damn.
Yeah, I need a full backdrop too.
Like I was like, I'm just gonna knock all this down because this is crap now.
Right?
Not
Look,
ratcheting it up, my friends.
I'll
Ratchet
just
up.
get rid of my art. It's fine.
Go to that action. Go click on the auction link at nat21adventures.com to bid.
That's right. We're gonna announce the winner at the end of this game. So
Right, and I will say it looks like I just clicked there. 37 minutes. I'm sorry, 36 minutes. 36 minutes. It just takes.
we'll find out what happens first. Either the end of the auction or TPK.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Huh? What? Who said that?
What?
Concerned.
Back to the king.
I'm very concerned.
Hashtag pink mist.
Oh man.
Fireballs make the best parties. So, the king says, all right, now that you know what you're in for, let's talk about the tree.
Oh hey, I like that tree. That tree's
What's up with the
pretty
tree, people? What's up with the tree?
We came back and it was there. Like we left, went on a little adventure, came back hours later, and it was literally just there.
We were gone one day, but I only think it's one day because right before that we had this day that restarted a bunch of times. Did that happen for you, or was that just us? Did you have?
Not this
Did
year.
you have one day like over and over? So that was just us. Okay, I just wasn't sure. I haven't talked to anybody else yet.
That
so I
happens
needed to check.
from time to time. My researchers have discovered that sometimes when someone desperately needs it, they get their day over and over again until they get past that point. I had a day like that a while back. It was wild. It was wild.
Hey, you understand? It's been
Totally.
it's been a weird couple of days that have been more than a couple of days.
So here's
And
what
so the
we're-
tree showed up.
Yeah, and so Loon here, who happened to see said tree, is going to be the tree expert who shall be researching the tree.
Ask me anything.
Well- I will await your first and very often reports. So it's just
Okay.
And you know
First
what?
of all,
Maybe... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
frequent.
Okay, I can tell you it's this grill tree. My orcish tongue cannot say it as eloquently.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
interesting.
basically what I said. and it was planted by a squirrel who joined forces with an owl, and there was a
Sounds like an incredible journey to
See,
me.
it's just nature at work, you know?
Yeah.
and
It's out of our
Circle of life.
control.
That's
this
really
particular tree has a lot of very interesting flora and fauna, and it is an amazing repository for herbs and spices and all kinds of things that you can use to make the world better, healthier, free healthcare for everybody.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that once Loon here discovers all the properties of said tree, we can perhaps share some of these gifts with you and your wife.
Oh, I it's just me.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you
so-
sure you're not? I could hook you up. I know a lot of very beautiful, available, good breeding stock with like hips out to here, you know, like a real good baby maker down here.
Yes,
like
yes.
you could gestate like 2 or 3 at a time, maybe
I-
4 if I get you the right one.
I am
You
friends
need
with the orcs.
fertility. You need fertility, something
Doing fine,
to help
really.
you.
okay.
Sure, because you look a little. Maybe here. Let me just get this for you.
Yeah,
If you just chew this,
No, that's all right.
maybe
That's all right.
30,
That's all right.
30 to 40 minutes before the mood, right? Just chew this. Go ahead. I won't say anything. Just
That's-
take that. Trust me.
He actually gets one of his page boys to like he just like and
Just
the
take
page
it.
boy grabs it, and just kind of holds it. And
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's good stuff.
we can gift. I'm sure Echo can, or myself single, can go ahead and do stuff. And we single, and we share, and we just putting it out there that if you need things whatever, we play well with others. That we can just figure things out.
duly
Putting it
noted.
out there. She said, putting it out there.
Writing that down.
So subtle.
Leave me alone, my mom.
Well, and we will make sure that we deliver these reports personally, however often
Excellent.
you desire to see the reports.
Frequently.
I mean,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
We can just take
Uh,
stuff out.
I mean,
I
I can send them. Is that cool? I'm not really.
What,
this-
Loon, give me a. Oh, I guess it would be a druidic arcana check.
I got some of that.
I got a lot of that.
Druidic arcana.
Oh, druidic. Oh, I mean, I got arcana.
What do you got?
7. I rolled a 7.
Oh, John is throwing his auto success. That's good. Loon, now that you think about it, you're like, wait. As far as you know, as far as the legends go, there can only be one Yggdrasil tree at a time. That means, and normally what that means is that only one grows, and you can plant as many seeds as you want, but it won't grow until the old one is on its way out. So the fact that it did grow means that wherever that other one was is
Gone.
No more.
on its way out. So where was that one? You don't know? Eirik probably knows.
I will ask the king. Where was the last Yggdrasil tree?
If by Yggdrasil tree you mean it was
That's
in the south.
basically what I said.
Where the swordsmen are. Are they?
Oh yeah, the swordsmen.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that are like super thick boys.
Yeah, they're really
like-
usually very
Yeah, they
tall
can-
and brawn. Yes,
Yeah, they can handle an orcish woman. Yeah,
probably.
yeah, they
Right.
don't break easy, do they? This little pelvis is snap,
Yeah. Well,
So-
my friends, we have the tree, which I do know that thanks to my informants And you do realize that there are also some wizard types who have been in the corners, just probably casting some sort of truthy spell just to make sure that you weren't lying. You don't know exactly what, but he's like, clearly you had no idea about that tree, and that's kind of amazing. Just a matter of coincidence that this tree grew up right next to your castle. That's quite impressive.
Well, I mean, if they knew that squirrel, if they were friends with the squirrel, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
We do know the squirrel. Do I know the squirrel? I don't actually remember if I ever met
Weren't you at the wedding?
Pistachio. Oh, I didn't. That wasn't me.
No, that was a different person. That was a different.
I've heard stories about this squirrel, and that does make sense that perhaps if he was looking for the right place for the thing. The point is, clearly this tree is important. It's near sacred, if not fully sacred. And I will definitely do everything I can. And I think all of the people with me, I don't want to speak for anyone.
I've already got like 17 different plans for amazing defense and sanctifying the area around it, and not all of them involve peace. So we are going to really fortify the heck out of this place. I mean, I got wall of thorns. I've got, we'll make it work.
I can make you like an iron fence around that if you really want, and if you need like some iron fences, I can totally like make iron fences.
You just do what you can. Let's just remember that you're gonna need a lot of those tree, not parts per se, but maybe things that you can find in that tree for all the parties you're gonna have to throw. So just remember that as you protect that tree and currently your castle.
You have to say it like that?
Well,
okay, I have another question. I have another question.
Yes.
So, my question is, if I am to understand, there's Castle Owners Association or something like that. Okay, you use a lot of letters, and so we do the thing and pay you or whatever. Okay, that's one half of the transaction. What is the other half? What do you give back to us? Is there security? Huh?
Well,
validation.
How an HOA works. We are paying for a service. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
That's the voice of the banker.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're not willing to, then I'm sure somebody else will.
Well, now, wait a minute. You're evading the question, which I can appreciate, and I don't
think he is, though. I think what he's saying
we're gonna do what we can,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm not saying you need to provide security. I'm wondering what we get out of the HOA.
Yeah, that I think Bill here nailed it with the, in quotation marks, protection.
Gotcha.
So
we pay you.
If we're paying into your COA, obviously we are paying homage to your lands, my lord. And obviously that means we are under your rule and your protection.
Yeah,
probably to an extent.
I mean, I get what.
Do you guys know what protection in air quotes means?
Well,
it's different from just regular protection.
I just want to verify the other friends that you know that might or may not be wanting this castle / tree. How attached to these friends are you?
It's Magecroft.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Magecroft.
I mean, emotionally, spiritually, financially.
No one in the
sexually.
No one in the Hexaverate is after your castle.
Okay.
You can tell that he actually refrained from saying petty. He was trying to be nice. So he just kind of went, your castle. But Hypatia, you can tell that he said it without saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got it. Noted.
Nobody else really caught that. You're just like, ow, little jab, right?
Okay.
It says no one in the Hexaverate is after your castle. And if they were, then we would be having a different discussion right now.
Awesome. So it's someone outside of your land protection.
The Hexaverate.
So hypothetically, if they attacked this poor damsel in distress, and I were to defend myself, I just want to make sure that was totally cool, because I am a fragile flower that my mother and father protect dearly, because I do marry another noble that's pretty cool and needs babies. We're
all free to do whatever we like here, Magecroft.
Okay.
That's what
just don't mess with the Hexaverate.
Awesome. All right. That's all I need to know.
That sounds like permission to me.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Don't worry. If anyone in the Hexaverate was coming to you for any reason, they would absolutely let you know beforehand.
Noted.
So, just watch out for the sneaky assassins who just tried to kill you offhandedly.
Yeah. We gotta go. All right. So we'll leave you to your party festivities. And unless there's like extra invites floating around. And we don't want to be party crashers. That would be rude.
I think you have a lot to do right now.
Yes.
I would love to have you all at my parties.
Exactly.
You have a very large book to read, and he magics up a gigantic tome, which is these are all the festivals that you're going to have to celebrate.
Awesome.
Sorry. And
I'm here for a good party.
You're going to have to just read through that. There's pretty much one for every day. Not kidding. And so if you have any questions for me.
Okay, random question.
Yes.
One every day.
Yeah,
how do we not accidentally coincide with yours so that way we are not detracting from your presence?
Well, it's all about timing, really. But eventually you will be part of my parties as well.
Okay,
so you prove your parties to be of a certain level.
All right, so we'll throw our first one tomorrow. And so we have tonight to go and do our work. I will get Echo to reading the tome. And I will work on the party planning festivities. Luna and I will discuss this tree barricading, and I'll start plans to make this castle look less nuts. All right.
Really, no other questions for me, really. I'm a little surprised.
Well, I do have one more. I'm just hypothetically, traveling through, was just here to learn some things. Have you heard of something like I saw a random paper floating around called the Committee? Do you know anything about the Committee?
Yes.
What are they?
Oh, the Committee. Well, they are a group of people who are after ancient artifacts. They're a subgroup of one of the people from the Hexaverate, but they did have to make it a different organization. Otherwise, we would have to kill each other, and that just go.
Yeah.
So go.
No, that'd be bad.
Yes.
Rare artifacts like a rare, endangered, one-of-a-kind tree.
Trees?
Oh, yes. They might be interested in that. They also would be interested in, say, other artifacts of power, or perhaps know people who have them.
Okay, cool. Noted. That's really cute and quirky and interesting. All right. So we will get out of your hair.
Oh, I have one more question. Other people that I know who throw great parties. How do you get on with Thekla?
Oh, Thekla. Well, I mean, she's kind of a minor celebrity in the celebrity world here. I mean, she's not, I don't mean like C-list. I mean, solid B. Solid B.
So not exactly cool kid, but you'd invite her to parties.
Oh, of course, yes.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
who
for
is
certain,
who
she
is
gets like the
Thecla?
that pretty level.
Who is
Thecla.
Thecla?
Well,
Who's-
she lives. Yeah. Well, yeah.
But do you and Thecla do you get along? Do you go to each other's parties? I'm just curious. Just curious, not for any reason.
I mean, I have in the past
Mhm.
regaled one of her parties with my presence. Always the best. You know, and if the party that she had happened at Halloween had gone off really well, she might have been on the A list. But
all right. So we have goals. I mean my parents don't settle for less. I'm an overachiever, so hopefully one day I can help my friend Echo be on the A-list party of this area because my parents always have A-listers. So I will have to do them proud and help her become an A-lister. Otherwise, they might smack me in the face and tell me to come back home. So yeah. Any more questions, comments, concerns?
So we gotta throw a party?
Yeah. That's tomorrow. We'll talk about it. You got a lot to read. A lot. I might be able to help you. And then we'll just, we'll get out of your hair. You have a lot of party preparation. Thank you for inviting us to this super casual, laid back meeting, and we will have info for you soon.
Excellent.
Properly, excellent, curtsy, whatever, blah 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 blah.
before you go, a parting gift for each of you. And Page Boy runs up with a like a little wooden box, opens it up, and there are 4 rings. Each one, like it's almost as if he knew what your favorite stone would be and favorite, like, silver or gold, whatever. And you're like, oh, and you're each kind of like drawn to one. And yes.
Can I make a look at like the craftsmanship and all the details since I'm a
Are you? I mean, from where you're standing with this opened up, they look fantastic.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Yes.
And you'll each get a bottle of wine. You know what? Just give them a case of wine. Maybe help out their party.
Thank you.
And kid comes up with a small case of wine for your next party.
Thank you so much. We'll be sure to pay homage and thank you publicly during the announcements.
Is there a minimum number of people that have to come to the party?
Read the book. And all the rules are there.
I gotta get to work.
You can tell though that he is waiting for you to put on the rings.
Well, Hypatia's like, oh wait, can I do no, because they might feel that. They're not there's magic-y people.
I want an insight check.
So if I do like detect magic, obviously that's gonna be pretty blatant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can I do like so I'm with Onweave. Is there like a
you can do insight check, sure.
Yeah.
And you can just look around and see that there's an awful lot of guards. And all those wizards that were here earlier are still here.
You know what? I'm not trying to die. Hypatia will be tribute. I volunteer as tribute. She puts on the ring.
All right.
YOLO.
Ding. It's a lovely ring. It's so nice. It's super. And it's probably, Hypatia, you're like, this is totally magical.
Oh my God. I can just feel it. I don't even have to. I'm like,
you don't have to.
Yeah. She's going to totally like analyze this later. Yeah.
By all means, my gift to you.
Thank you.
What does it taste like?
Put it on. What does it taste like? Do you lick it?
No.
It tastes like a ring.
It tastes like metal.
And Hypatia seems like fine.
She's not exploding or bursting.
I'm not dead or exploding or
getting shot by lightning.
But I'm like nodding at it because obviously I'm like, oh my God.
It is very pretty.
It's nice.
I put the ring on.
All right. You can probably tell that there's some magic in there as well.
Hold on. She's going to try and take the ring off.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't try. No. Narp.
All right, like you just see her doing.
Okay, what's it take to get the ring off?
Your Majesty, this is just too lovely a gift for me to possibly accept without having something for you in return. So I cannot possibly accept.
And
such a
I
lovely-
can't possibly accept that as an answer. Put the ring on.
All right, so put it on. Just put it on.
Okay.
Do we want to? We don't want to die.
And all of this hesitation, by the way, all of the guards in the room and all the wizards are now starting to get like, oh, is this
Sam-
going down? Like,
Echo never hesitated. Echo just put it on. Like, this is like what there. This is my fate now. Everything is out of my control. I'm a castle owner now and a tree mom, and all of my friends are fucking gone. So I now the king wants me to put a ring on. I'm doing it. This is
all right,
this is my life.
Anduiv.
Oh, I put it on.
Oh, okay. Lovely, lovely. Have a great party. You know, you probably won't actually come under attack too much tonight because it is a party night and most of the people are going to be partying. It's actually one of the high parties, so you'll read the rules because it's in there. Can't send more than 30 people. It's complicated.
Does that work?
Yeah. So enjoy yourselves. Stay in touch. You're all my
It'll
favorite.
definitely be Andweave or myself bringing the info. Maybe both. It's fine.
I'm just jazzed to get back to the tree.
Once you've all put on the rings, you can tell the tension in the room has lowered a little bit, and they kind of like they kind of open the way for you to be able to leave easily.
I'm sorry.
And is he Mormon? No. No, it's worse. It's worse.
No, it's worse.
You're like, what's worse than that?
Nat21 for a patient and
Nat21 for a maybe. That tells
Maybe
you
to take
something.
the ring off. Yeah, there's no role for it, actually, sadly, right this moment.
There. All right, I'm gonna wait till we're out of here, and then she's gonna be like, "What the is
All right,
this?"
so you head out.
Yes.
You leave the castle.
Yes.
You jump on the magic carpet. Where do you go?
Back to
Can
the
we go
castle.
back?
No. We're not going back to the house. We're not gonna go back to the house right now.
Why not?
I would like to go back to the castle.
I need to make a pit stop. Let's just go shopping.
Okay.
Let's go shopping.
But
shopping.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, take us down.
Hey, you go if I go ahead and eat my lunch.
No,
I
go
went and
ahead.
brought
We can
it.
get food. We
Okay.
can get a snack while we're down there. Let's just get to the market now.
So,
what do you need at the market?
just can we go down?
There are several markets, and actually, right outside of the castle is the Royal Mile, where there are top notch.
Yeah, we're not gonna go to that one.
Okay.
I want away from the Royal Market.
Okay.
I have a method to my madness because I don't trust DMs.
Sure
so we're
thing.
just gonna.
As you
We're gonna
shouldn't.
I've been hurt before, so we're gonna go outside. This market. Let's just go to the normal market. It's not really my thing, but let's just go to the normal market.
It's still before noon, so the shops are still open before the big,
let's just go. Let's
big party.
just go down. Just hear
All
me
right.
out. Just hear me out.
Well, Echo, you're flying.
All right, to the market.
All right, let's just land.
Loon is totally sitting there watching you guys sitting cross-legged eating.
That's fine. Whenever we do get there, Hypatia is just going to like find a less crowded area
Okay.
with nobody really around. She wants to Arcana check this goddamn ring.
Go for it.
I'm not going where his guards might be. I ain't stupid.
You
Oh wow, that's a 26.
you can tell as you are like you're investigating all the little nooks and crannies, all of the design work, all of the engravings on the ring, and you as an artificer, it's like, well, it's certainly magic.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of magic that you create. So
Yeah.
you're a little shaky on the details, but what you can tell is that it certainly is pretty, and you really don't want to take it off.
I really don't want to take it off.
No.
Do I notice that I really don't want to take it off?
With that Arcana check, I'm gonna say, yeah.
Okay.
Because part of you is like, well, I should look and see underneath, and then you're like, I don't want to. Why would I take it off? No, I should really see inside to see if I can.
Why?
But I really don't want to take it off. It's
all right. She's gonna come back from her little hidey hole and be like, so one, let me not do things in the king's shopping area where he probably has even more of his people. Just in case he might be offended. So I really want to look at this ring on the inside, but I can't.
Can you take mine off?
Can I take hers off?
Luna, you do not want her to.
But I'd rather you didn't.
Okay, do y'all see where I'm going with this? Like, I want to look at it, but I don't want to take it off. And I'm just like, I don't know how to express this feeling.
No, you nailed it. I get what you're saying.
Like, so something's up.
Yeah, it was pretty obviously a magic ring that he's using for some kind of tracking or
so we're
mind control.
Yeah. But I mean, it was either get stabbed to death or put on the rings. So we just had to make our choice. So
I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide.
I would like to.
Good. She starts taking her clothes off again.
I want to make an introspection check where I see if I feel weird.
Probably. I don't even think you have to roll for that.
Do I notice anything different about like how I feel, or aside from not wanting to take the ring off?
No, not really.
But y'all, it's magic. I just don't know what kind of magic. It's not my kind of magic. But I don't want to. Sorry, so rude. But I wonder if I could do it while they're sleeping. Okay. But yeah. So like, there's something going on.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, I do not have any answers about this ring yet, but a lot of the things that happened are making me concerned about the tree and the castle. So maybe we should go and take a look.
Yeah, so I'm with this one.
Let's head to the castle now. Look, I just want to be real careful about where I do things, because if we're shopping in the hoity-toity area, I didn't want to be boom, 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 casting shit while we're around possibly his friends. So let's just go to the castle. I can come shopping later for this party that we're obviously going to have to throw. You're welcome. You're welcome.
While all of this has been going on, Echo has started the book. Has anything in particular jumped out yet?
You are in so much trouble.
Oh my God, Sally.
Basically, there's like regular holidays, which is pretty much every day. And then there's the big festivals where you're required to spend like 9,000 gold pieces on events and festivals. And so you have to like enter a certain, you have to literally like have to hire certain bands to battle in the battle of the bands. That's later in the year. There are, you have to make floats. You have to hire entertainers of all sorts, and yeah. So the normal events, like there's a certain level, but then
we should have landed this castle somewhere else.
Okay, can I just say? Can I phone home?
I'd like to phone a friend.
If your parents can cover this, but like we don't have a castle anymore.
They're pretty low.
Your parents just have gold, like that much gold for us to just live in a party castle that we're not even spending the party money on ourselves? We don't have a castle anymore. I'm gonna get all my crap and I'm gonna go live somewhere else. You guys are welcome to come with me.
Breathe.
Classist
Breathe.
leadership.
Dang on, so you right. Breathe. I don't know if they're gonna help us with our castle. I mean, you did hear the guy. We are pretty old, but I don't know if they're gonna bail me out of this one. But if
we don't live in a castle anymore. We just have to leave it. Oh my god, the tree though. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm with the tree.
Hypatia.
Can we go back?
All you have to do is tell your parents that this is a chance at you to get a king, and perhaps they will be willing to bankroll the party.
Oh yeah, see, like totally. Like I mean, just let me phone.
Not just one party. It's like every day.
I know.
9,000 gold a day. I don't have 9,000 gold a day.
Not every day. That's the big parties.
We're like they're kind of like I'm slumming it. Okay, so like if we just same. So if we just let me just ask my parents like, hey, I'm trying to win the affections of a king. We'll just leave out the fact that I'm totally cool with my new friend being his mistress. It's totally fine. But can I call them? Can I phone a friend?
Listen, I heard about this new thing called crowdfunding. If you talk to all the villagers
that's kind of what I was
surrounding
thinking.
area, and we see if they want to come to a really cool party, we just get a little
charge
bit of
admission.
money from everyone.
We have to do one tomorrow. I need to make this phone home now, and then I gotta go shopping because this is about to be chaos.
I need to get back to that tree and start on
you get back to the tree. I'm gonna call my parents. It's probably gonna be angry, but if I throw out king, they might let it slide and bankroll at least the first 4 or 5 parties.
Right. Kickstarter.
Yeah, they're gonna kickstart the parties. Okay. So we need
party
to make this as successful as possible. Andweave, I don't care if you rob these people while they're up in there to get their gold. I just need money.
That sounded like a green light to me. So
right.
I'm fine with this.
Hey guys, I'd like to tell you a thing that I can definitely contribute to this.
Booze?
Oh yeah. But check this out. Hallucinogenics. Really good drugs.
So if we just get everyone at these parties completely trashed, they will just remember it as a better party than it actually was.
We have our own MLM, guys.
Well, it is a magical ability to be able to message someone, and yes, Hypatia, you can message your dad.
I'm gonna call my dad.
You absolutely can. Especially while you're in the city, the long range messages, the magic messages can be sent. You throw it in the little ball, boom, gets sent out. And especially since you got a Nat21 on that, that's
Dad, so hear me out. I'm trying to like woo this king. I need a party, and by party I mean like 5, and they have some crazy like COA rules, like back home. So this first party needs like 9,000 gold. The first one. Just throwing that out there. And the next probably need like 4 or 5. So if we could just help get this rolling. Don't ask me how I came up with the castle. I don't want to talk about it. It's a long story. I can come visit. We can chat about it, but I need help.
Hypatia, your mother and I are talking to each other, and darling, 9,000 gold right now? Darling, it's barely 11 a.m.
I'm sorry. I've never asked for money before. Can you just give me this one, please?
Oh, sweetie. First you wanted to go off to school and become an artificer, and now you're here asking for more money.
I'm never gonna let this go.
Darling, where does this end? Why don't you just meet a nice young royal and give us some
king. I'm trying to woo a king, Dad. I'm trying to woo a king. Can you help here?
You're trying to woo a king?
Yes.
Oh, what? Honey, can we give Hypatia 14,000 gold? Yes, sweetie, we're gonna give you $14,000. Yeah, just head over to the bank right now.
Thank you.
Yes, just go over to the warlocks. They already have it. It's under my account.
Worst case,
All right.
there's also like a night elf. Is that totally so kosher too? If this one doesn't work out, like he's like a high elf, really pretty.
Oh, that's really marrying down.
Fine. All right, I'm working on it. Thank you, Daddy.
All right, I love you. Hugs and kisses. Come home soon. We want to meet your friends. Bring your friends. We'll make scones. We'll make scones.
Y'all hear this whole conversation? I was like, what the?
Okay.
All right.
So that happens.
I will fight all these people.
So, like a Batman scenario.
All right, guys, I got 14K on the way.
So Hypatia, like how much do you like your parents?
I like them a lot.
All right, well, if it ever doesn't work out for you, you just tell me where they keep the money, and we'll work something out, some sort of split deal, and I will take it from there. Yes.
Now I don't know how tiefling families run, but is that her inheritance?
No. This is just this is just play money.
Right, but what Anduiv was targeting,
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure at some point once I get married and carry on the line and all that fun stuff and blase, blah, 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 blah. That's hidden away, I'm sure. They don't really tell me, but it's just passed down once once they drop dead. All right, so yeah, so we have 14K on the way. You need to get to reading. I need to get to shopping. You need to get to protecting the tree. Andrew, do you want to go shopping?
Oh, always, yes.
And if you just happen to pickpocket some people on the way, stuff happens. Aim for the gold. So we're gonna go.
All right. Sounds good. All right. I don't know how we can top that. As far as you know, money transfers will have to happen in such a way that there's a magical. It's basically like a check, but it's magically intuned, and so it does take a little while to get the moolah together.
So it's like a wire, like if you're wiring money. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we have like an hour or two.
Yeah. So. Yes. All right. So there was a Nat21 already for the success of that. Although someone threw down a Nat21 as a crit failure as well. So there's some stuff going on there. We'll get to that in a moment.
King me.
So Echo, you're going through this book. What else are you doing? Anything else or? Looking for there, it reads like stereo instructions. It's not the best laid out book, and you're like, oh, there's all sorts of charts and things, and then they're like the color for this festival. Oh, but please reference next year, like the next volume 7. So there's all these you're like, oh God, there's more books of other things, and you're just trying to one step at a time.
I'm grabbing my shit. I'm packing up. I'm not staying here. This isn't me. I don't do this. I don't know how to do
Wait. Echo.
Who wants it?
So it's right now. It's just me and Echo. Echo. Come on, man. Come on. Sit down. Shh. You've been
this is not my style.
I start rubbing her shoulders, and it actually feels really good. She's very good at this. She's hitting all the right pressure points. She's doing the thing down the spine there.
Nice.
She's like, okay, you have been so high strung all day. I see that this is what you need. What you need here. Come on. Shh.
Give her some of those things you were talking about.
Have some tea. This is going to help you. So, Echo, this is your home. This is the perfect home for you. How did you feel when you crashed Castle onto the earth.
I was happy to be alive.
And
I
think
didn't
about
think that was
that.
going to happen.
You're alive now, and think of this. This is so much potential here. You can do so much with this. That book, it's their suggestions. Don't even sweat it.
We
Don't
can
sweat
make
it.
this work.
It's just me and Echo. So come on, work with me here,
I'm-
kiddo.
I'm cheering on from the ethereal plane. This is,
Now you two are back at the castle, yes?
Yeah,
Or did you go back to the castle?
I thought we
I'm
were back.
assuming they did, yeah, because we're shopping. And,
And
yeah.
you two are shopping. All right. So Hexor is there, and I did want to give a little shout out to is that Ace and Deuce? Thanks so much. Yes,
that's a good
we here at Nat21 pride ourselves on having doing everything in costume. So thanks for being here, and all of the back episodes are on the Twitch. They're on our YouTube as well, and you can catch up. We're just in. This is episode 4 of our 5th season. If you just catch up, just a couple episodes back, so find out all the crazy things that have happened.
So I believe in you, Echo. Okay, and I'm gonna give her some healing spirit. Okay. I know you're not hurt, but it soothes you, right? It offers you this intangible spirit, and the spirit looks like this transparent beast or a fae, you know. And right now, it looks like a giant hippogriff, right? And the little hippogriff kind of nuzzles at your little cheek there, and you feel really nice. You feel very good. Okay, Echo. You got this, okay? I believe in you. This hippogriff thing believes in you. We got your back. This is just another opportunity, right? Think of what they say, quest friends, right? This is another quest. This is another quest. You got this. Huh?
But what happens when an actual quest that I really want to go on comes up? And I just want to go on that quest because that sounds actually fun and exciting and triumphant and rewarding. But instead, I have to stay at this castle and throw parties with specific color streamers that cost a specific amount of money just to be able to live in this place. No. I'm packing it up. I am leaving.
I got
not
an
living
idea.
here anymore.
I got
This
an
is
idea.
ridiculous.
I got an
You
idea.
read the book.
Oh no, that's not my game. If it was okay, all right, that's fair. Hey, you know what? That is fair. All right, I respect that. You want to go live in the tree with me?
Yes.
There is a knock on the door.
Yes, I want to go live in the tree with you.
Well, knock on the door. I go to the door.
All right.
And
There's a tall, skinny person standing there, and he's like, "Oh, hi, I'm looking for I just rode up on with my little boat here, and I was there was like Eirik. Is he here? Or
Do you know Eirik? Have you seen him lately?
So Echo, you come around the corner. It's Melvin, the accountant.
Melvin, I love how alive you are right now.
Echo, hey, it's me, Melvin. Yeah, I'm alive. I know, right?
hello, Melvin.
What are you doing? How'd you get here?
I just rode over here on a little boat. There's there was some other people who wanted to come over here, and they wanted to ride, and I said no, and I just rode over all by myself. That's like the most rowing I've ever done in my entire life.
That's so epic, Melvin. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Eirik in a few days. It's been a long few days.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. All the partying. Woo! Yep.
You've been partying.
Well, I mean, yeah, like, whew, I totally. Well, okay, so I came back to the city, right? And then I picked up some of my pension and I kind of cashed it in from the mine. I was working at the, and I just, you know what? Working the mine is just the worst. So I cashed in my pension, and then I I met somebody, and then we went off and kind of gambled a lot, and then you know who's really good at dice? Melvin. and counting cards and like all the like we totally beat.
Hey, wait, that's you. You're Melvin.
That's right. That's right. I'm so really good at numbers, and oh man, I totally cleaned up.
Hey,
That's
Echo.
amazing.
Echo, this guy's good with numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I said.
Say, Melvin, do you have any place you are living currently?
No, not really. I was like staying at the inn, but you know.
Hey, Melvin, this is not my official home, but I feel comfortable in offering you a place to stay. Come in and make yourself at home and help us out with the home.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nailed it. Totally did that right.
Okay, sure. So, yeah.
Yeah, we need help throwing parties and
Melvin, I have something for you right now that I think I just want to give to you because I don't want to touch it or hold it anymore. Here you go.
You hand him the book?
Yes.
It's like, oh, the new volume. Huh. Oh man.
Yeah,
you see, Echo.
to us this morning.
Oh my gosh, it must suck. Whoever has to take care of all that.
Congratulations, Melvin. We did the quick vote. It was like a secret vote, and we all like thought really hard at the same time who we thought would be the best. And your name kept coming up, Melvin, Melvin, Melvin. Everyone thought Melvin at the same time. You win, Melvin. Way to go!
Everything's coming up, Melvin.
Melvin, I miss you so much.
Everything's coming up, Melvin. It's so funny, Melvin.
So what's the what's the party? What's going on? What's
24
happening?
hours to throw the best party. We'll fix up the place, but you gotta tell us what to do. You're in charge. He's in charge?
Oh, you have to throw one of these parties.
Yeah.
Tonight?
No,
Yeah.
tomorrow. What,
Tomorrow.
tonight? No, tomorrow.
Tonight is it's
Tonight?
No, I thought he said tomorrow because she asked if tomorrow was cool because tonight's his party.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, yes. You have yes.
Boom!
Woo. Well, yeah, that's there's a lot of regulations here. Okay. Well, yeah,
You
I love
just let us
regulations.
know what the priorities are. I can fix things up. I'm pretty handy.
I'll tell you what, you know what? I'm gonna go grab my friend and we're just gonna work on this. It's gonna take all day. Huh.
You got this.
I mean, you know, for a managerial fee.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Do you accept hallucinogenics as payment?
I will tonight.
I like this, Melvin.
It's an adventure, right?
That's right. A quest. Friend
All right.
Castle. I like this name. This is a good name.
Party
Okay.
Quest Castle. All right, I'm on it. Thanks. It's like I have a whole new quest. And he jumps
You're
in his
so good at quests, Melvin. Good job, buddy.
yeah. And I get a place to live. All right, he jumps in his boat and starts rowing back. Andweev, Apatia, you're wandering around in the city.
So by this point, I'm sure she has actually dragged Andweev to the good area,
Right?
the hoity-toity area. All right. So just from glancing from the couple of top pages when I was going through it before I threw it at Echo, because I only care about the one that we need to bring out tomorrow. We need booze, and he graciously donated a case of booze. So we need probably about 4 more.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going to say, I'm
gonna be
not
a
sure.
small
I'm not
party.
sure that wine is going to be enough. So we are going to need to
So we're gonna
find.
give it 4 or 5 more cases. What we can do is spread the word while we are shopping.
Mhm.
Panhandle. So that way we can be like, oh my gosh, like we're throwing a party, blah 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 blah. Come to it. It's on. Yeah.
Right.
So she's gonna go to the first wine shop in Ert that looks.
There are plenty. Yeah.
I'm like that looks appealing to her. And she's gonna walk in and she's gonna be. I mean, obviously, time has gone by.
Right.
She's gonna be like, I need recommendations that for wines that will complement insert whatever the heck the king gave us here.
Oh, well, first he looks at it, he's like, wow, where did you got this from the king? Wow. Well, we'll try. And he's like, I mean, a lot of our stock has been taken, of course, by all of the other people who have already prepared for Pride. This is a short notice kind of thing. He basically either has the real, like all the mid range is gone. It's either the best stuff or the worst stuff.
Okay. So does your best stuff actually pair? Do you have a tasting that I can try so that way I can see?
Certainly. So, and I mean, this is the high stuff. This is the high class stuff. So, and fortunately, you fit the bill. So, he's totally willing to bring out all the glasses and do all the things. And,
look, she's like, just go with
this. Yeah. and your assistant here. Oh, yes. And so he does it all up. Now, so yeah, I mean, there's really good wine. It's money, but
she's gonna taste them. Obviously, she had the king's wine because he gave him a glass. How does it compare to the king's wine?
It's all right.
I want a wine tasting roll.
So hold on.
Give us that wine tasting roll.
We're going here. Okay. So Hypatia's gonna like sip. Spit it out into a little cup. Yes, I've been on wine tasting several times. Cleanses.
He was like, "You spit it out."
No, you're supposed to swish it around and then you. No. She's gonna do a little, swish it around, taste it, cleanse her palate, wash, rinse, repeat. And she's gonna be like, well, these are all lovely. Unfortunately, after having a few glasses at the King's Palace, she's just gonna throw that under there. This is great. Are you? How much is this one? It's just not quite what I was expecting, but it will have to do.
Ooh,
I'm new,
right.
So
give me a persuasion roll.
All right.
Basically, you're throwing out the king's name.
Yes. Oh my god, I love this character. Hold on.
Evidence of the king, obviously, since you have the king's wine, and so he's willing to pretty much believe you.
25.
Oh man, he is going to cut you possibly the best deal. I mean, this wine is good. I mean, yeah. Oh man!
Whoa!
Oh! Give me another roll
again? All right, fine.
Give me another roll.
Fine. That's fine. Hold on, let me click it. Fine. 20. Shoot.
It's still good enough. So, but Magnus throws down the Nat21 anyway. So which trumps the disadvantage. Bam. And all right, so he's gonna throw down. He scribbles out the number and how much is it? How much? We still have a couple of barrels, and he's like, how about this? And he gives you a number actually surprisingly low. Like you're
what?
Like, what?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. It's hard being new into town, and mommy and daddy was just like, go have fun. So I will. Thank you so much. Can I have this delivered to this island that has a lovely castle/tree on it?
I've heard of this quest friend castle and tree.
My friend owns it, and I figured I'd throw her a wonderful party for tomorrow.
Absolutely. And he's like, you know what? He scratches off delivery fee. He just
You were too sweet. Oh my god. And tell your friends we will be having it tomorrow night. You're invited. You're my personal.
I will.
Billy, yay!
I will bring my people, and we will serve this wine for your party.
You know what? I will
Well
throw
done.
some extra snacks your way. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I will make sure plates are provided at your. Or I said, no, here you get a go plate. I will make sure plates are provided. All right.
Fantastic. Next. Well done. All right.
Food.
So you spend the rest of the day. Anything else that you're going to pick up or anything?
Food, whatever is required for this thing. She's going to haggle and like try not to spend all her 14K in one thing, but she's going to haggle the heck out of this.
All right. So give me. Ooh, I know this. So your minimum budget is 9,000.
Yes.
And so basically, if you throw more money at it.
I have a question.
Yes.
And it's probably the banker in me. Is it need to be worth 9,000 or do I have to spend 9,000? That's
it doesn't really say, so it probably just works.
Valued at least 9,000. So even though if I spend less, but it's valued at 9,000 minimum, that's all that matters.
This is where the roll comes in, because if you spend a certain amount, right, you're at that level.
Yeah.
And then the roll is going to kind of determine, like, did you get really more? I mean, you're already at a bonus here with that.
I love that we're already playing math the game, and you found a way to add more math.
Yeah.
So,
please.
Hi.
Give me that roll.
This is your father. I just want to say that you've kept the line open the entire time, but I am really proud of you for just really trying to get the best deal possible.
Thank you,
Your mother and I just want you to see that this note from John Van Vliet is giving you also a +5 to this.
All right.
Next time, don't forget to hang up the call. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Still better than Thaco.
Thaco was terrible. All right.
All right, give me a roll.
What's the roll?
It's, you know what? It would be oh gosh. It could either be persuasion, charisma roll, intelligence roll. It could be any one of those.
I'm gonna
and
go
there's a
with
+10 on it already.
Wait, say that again.
There is a +10 on you already. +5 from John Van Vliet and +5 from Zelani. Reverend Tommy just put down a Nat 21.
Oh, all right. So a natural. So wait, what is the total roll though? Because if it's a natural 21, +10 plus whatever your persuasion,
+5.
All right, so we're at 36. All right.
And a +10 from what is happening?
So basically, Anduiv, you watching this happen, and you're like, you cannot believe what is like. She's like, it's art. It's art. It's just.
I have to say, this is a whole other type of robbery. I love it. Can you teach me this style? This is amazing.
Mommy taught me the best way to get the most bang for your buck, but you want quality, but you still know how to get them at the price that you want.
Oh my gosh. So +10 from Reverend Tommy as well. 46. That is a 46. All right. Oh my God. The band is totally willing to just do it for exposure. They heard the hype. They got the hype. They're going for it. They're like, yeah, man, totally. Just a bottle of wine, a little bit of wine would be great, All right. So all of this happens. You literally, you come back by boat. You have people. There are literally boats coming in,
to decorate.
They're just unloading. Melvin comes in with a boat full of goods and fabric and cloth and food and tables. He's like, he's like, we had to redo all of the furniture. This place is terrible. Everything. It looks like this thing fell from orbit or something.
Look, I'm like, I don't know you yet, but all the food and booze and sommeliers and servers and bands, they'll be here tomorrow. I think we spent $9,000 on all this.
Amazing. Melvin is stunned. And again, and part of that role too is like actually finding people who were available for all of these things, because like everyone has already like everybody has already had to hire everybody that they've ever wanted to get for this thing. And you like snacked somebody out from like another gig they were working, and they were like, oh, I guess we'll do that. And yeah. So
I gotta get the goods for tomorrow. This is on the to-do list.
Right. So as you're getting ready, you're exhausted, the day is over, you get back up in the morning, and there's people still already up. Melvin is already like getting these people all ready to like, they pretty much like a bunch of them just slept on the floor, little bedroll, because they had to get it all together by tonight. And as you're there standing on the parapet of Quest Friend Party Castle, and you're like, yeah, and starting to get, the sun is starting to set. You've just had a full day of prepping things, and there are boats.
Working on the defenses.
Yes, working on the defenses, and there are many boats headed your way.
There was something very important that Echo needs to do.
What's that?
I mean, it can happen after this or before this. I don't know, but it's definitely important. Like,
during the day, sure.
Okay, so Echo goes to Hexor's room, and she just sits on the floor where he's sleeping and holds his hand and says,
Aww.
I know that you're resting right now, and I know that you can't really talk anyway, but you are the only link I have to my friends. You're in the place where I lost most of them. And if there's anything that you can give me, take your time, but you're really the like closest link I have to them right now, and that's really important to me. So if there's anything that you can say, I'd love to hear it, and I'll wait if I need to. Hexor.
And he squeezes your hand, and you hear him say, Hexor. But he squeezes your hand when he says it, and no. And you can tell that he means it. You're not exactly sure what he means, but he sure does. And while this is all happening, as you're waiting for the festivities to start, things in the town happen all over the place. You're busy fortifying for the party, fortifying for perhaps an attack. And that's when you're watching several boats arrive for the party, and they might be a little early, and they might not be dressed for a party. So you're like, oh, that's gonna, wonder what kind of party they want to go to. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Skyclad.
I was getting all skyclad. They look like they're wearing scale mail. Hang on. I'm like,
oh no.
Scale-clad.
Oh no.
Well,
And
my
now,
friend,
as we end the show, it is time for more confessions.
Well, these people approaching in the boat seem pretty cool. Hopefully they are here to guard the party. I'm trying to work on being more optimistic.
Aww.
Hexor. Oh, this is terrible. I don't want to be a homeowner, at least not when there's this much responsibility. Like, I like throwing parties, but I don't like throwing parties where the HOA has anything to say about it. Well, I guess this first one's probably gonna go fine.
Oh God.
Oh man, okay, so I made some uppers, I made some downers, I made some green ones, I made some blue ones. I made the ones that make you really hard for like way long all night, you know? And then I made some ones that make you go to sleep when you've had just a little too much, you know? And then oh yeah, and I did some fortifications around the tree and the castle. Made some traps and whatnot, you know, like animal traps, you know, like animal traps. Definitely no holes with a bunch of pointy sticks at the bottom, covered by a thin layer of branches and leaves. Definitely none of that. We'd be so obvious, you know, or definitely no big rocks teetering just a little bit, ready to roll down and smash somebody. Maybe one of those. Maybe one. Because you can't have a castle without a rock that's going to fall, you know? I do things.
Mommy and Daddy would be so proud. I learned from the best. All right. And they are early. Why are they? Oh, dear. Well, here's hoping for the best. And I throw my first bougie party. And I don't have to set anybody on fire.
You're going to have to set somebody on fire.
The king.
Well, a lot of word has spread about this party. An awful lot of words. An awful lot of people are very interested in this place. I don't know. Maybe I should take a look and see what happens.
The king.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna happen. This party's getting lit. That's all I'm gonna say. And I wrote it before, but it's gonna turn into a ballroom blitz.
Oh,
A ballroom
Because, oh, yeah. And so, I'm gonna go down there. Oh, no, I'm gonna go. Yep, there we are. There.
There we go.
well, my friends, before we go, the winner of the auction.
Ooh.
Do we have a name? Do we have a name?
Do we have a name? Do we have a name?
Hold on.
Melvin, are you in charge of this?
Melvin was not in charge.
Remember that thing where I was supposed to log in and get that information?
Well, while we're talking about that, my friends, we want to
Let's
thank
do
you
it.
all for being here tonight. We are going to announce the winner right here tonight. We have tomorrow night, we have Madame Ansa's tarot readings. My friend, that's right. The lady who played Thekla herself is wise in the arcane arts. She's going to teach a little tarot and then give a little tarot readings for you if you stop on by. 8 p.m., I believe, is when that's going to start. I could
That
be
is
wrong.
correct.
Yes, 8 p.m. And then we've got our Sunday side quest where Ayala goes to Warlock School. Dun, dun, dun. Which house should she be in? We don't know. There should be like a sorting boot. I think this a sorting boot. It's like really-
You stick
gotta-
your foot in it.
you stick your foot in it. And yeah, I mean, seriously, way less lice. All right, because that's a big problem at schools. You know,
Yeah, but you could get ringworm.
go
You could really get ringworm from that, though.
Magic
That's
rings are fun.
I suppose.
Not a magic ring.
I am so
Magic-
excited about this Sunday side quest, though.
That's right. So Ayala,
I'm
not
so
for it.
sad I have to go in real life.
all right,
But
all right.
I
All right.
have it on the background.
So our winning bid is in, though. So let's bring it up on screen. It is Judy C. Sullivan,
Yay.
February 16th. Winning bid $171 American.
What?
9:54 p.m. So Well done,
Congratulations,
congratulations. Judy C. Sullivan, you are going home with this beautiful blanket that is covering both Andweave and me. It is fantastic. That is how big this is. It covers multiple people on the screen. It has Nat21 right in the center as well.
Hand
So it is
embroidered.
an absolute thing
Hand
of
embroidered.
beauty. Thank you. Thank you to our wonderful fan who created that. I believe that's Amber who made that.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Laura,
wonderful.
definitely.
And then also tune in tomorrow morning. Or is it tomorrow noon? For creating with the crew. That is going to be happening, and it's crew, and it makes sense because it is the day after Mardi Gras tomorrow, so that makes so much sense. Oh, beads should be worn, and then on Thursday, join us at Nat21 Adventure.
Here we go.
No, not yet, Lou, not yet. No, not yet. Let the camera stop rolling. Thursday at 10:35 a.m. Join us at twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures for Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare, where you, the audience, and me, your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, would form a writer's room, and we write a sonnet together. It's going to be so much fun. And then, of course, Sunday night, after Sunday Side Quest, we have the haiku wrap-up with Romulus at 8 p.m. So much Nat21 adventure going on here. Just everything. And, of course, Paolo and I are both in the New Jersey Ren Fair murder mystery.
That's right.
Murder at Cloudhaven Chateau. That is next Thursday. Buy your tickets right now at njrenfair.com. Do that right now. Do it before the weekend is over so we can make sure that we actually have the show next Thursday.
That's right.
Because actors have this nasty habit of wanting to be paid.
How dare they?
All right, my
I
friends.
know. So
Thanks so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed our quest, our adventure. We had a wonderful time. Congratulations on the auction, and we hope to see you all again, my friends. Until then, remember, Nat21 Adventures. When a natural 20 just won't do, you
I finally have one.
a Nat21.
Nat21.
Yay.
Good night, everyone.